yoga, which will be approximately 45 minutes to 6 minutes. Yoga which we are going to practice today is from beginner to advanced level. So it will consist of two variations of Surya Namaskar. First, Surya Namaskar will be beginner to little bit intermediate, which anybody can do if you are beginner or starting afresh. So you can try this, but remember that no asana should be done when you feel pain in any part of your body or undue stress. Your focus should be on your breaths. Continue to keep breathing, and breathing should be as normal as possible. So let us start the first session. Bring your toes 6 inches closer to each other with the gap of 6 inches. Keep your toes parallel. Now, when you breathe in, lift your shoulders, rotate them backwards, breathe out, drop your shoulders back, join your hands. Now bring your attention to your breaths. Take long breaths. Now take your awareness to your toes. Grip the mat. Pull your calf muscles. Slowly squeeze your knees, thighs, hamstring, and squeeze your stomach. Now with the breath, take your hands up. Keep your hands closer to your head, little bit behind ears, and with every breath, pull them up. When you breathe out, bend backwards. Keep your eyes open. Keep breathing. Retain your focus on your breath. Keep breathing. Keep your eyes open. Now take one long breath. Keep your hands stretched outwards, and take them to knees. Place your hands on the knees. Breathe in. And when you breathe out, go down. Keep breathing. Yeah, back will be a little bit stiff in the morning. So don't struggle with it. Just breathe. Allow the downward movement, which is very natural with the gravity. Every time you breathe out, you will further go down. Now, if your hands are still in the air, place them beside your toes, and with the long breath, take your right leg back. Look up. When you breathe in, try to keep yourself in a lunge with right leg stretched as back as possible, right knee straight. And if it is too much for you, you can place your knee on the mat and toes spread backwards. With the breath, go up. And if you are in lunge, you breathe out, deepen your lunge. Go down. Keep breathing. Continue to follow this movement. Elbows rotated a little bit outside. Hand should be on fingers, touching the mat. Breathing, go up. Take a long breath. When you breathe out, look down. When you breathe in, take your left leg back. Now you will be in a position where you can go in plank. For that, maintain shoulder width distance between your hands. Spread your fingers on the mat. Maintain hip distance between your legs. Come on toes and press the mat with your hands. Look between your hands 1.5 feet or around that ahead of you and squeeze your stomach. Finally, rotate your elbows a little bit outside and breathe. Take one deep breath and just lift yourself a little bit. When you breathe out, come forward and go down. Elbows should be closer to your body. Slowly go down. If you're finding it too much, you can place your knees on the mat. Otherwise, lift your entire body 6 inches above the ground. You will be in Chaturanga Dandasana. Keep breathing. Keep your eyes open. Look down. Place your knees on the mat. Now push yourself with the hands and sit backwards. Keep your knees as close as possible. Breathe out and bend backwards. You can close your eyes. Just relax with the breaths. Keep breathing. Now breathe in. Look between hands and place your elbows on the mat. Slowly, when you breathe in, go forward and lift your head when your head is ahead of your hands. Pull your ankles towards each other. Rotate your elbows outside and look up. Keep breathing. Retain your focus on breaths and look upwards. Squeeze your butt. Take your hip to the mat. Further up. Keep breathing. Keep stretching upwards. Another 5 more breaths. Now take one long breath. You breathe out, look down, place your toes on the mat. You can come on hands or knees, and if you are strong enough, you can go downward in downward dog straight, which is in the shape of inverted V. So for downward dog, adjust your hands shoulder width. Legs should be hip distance or a little bit more than that. Fingers should be spread on the mat. If your ankles are on in the air, it's perfectly fine. Keep pressing the mat. Initially look between your knees and press final. Give a press with the hand. Every time you breathe out, further push yourself and increase the fold. Now your chin will touch the chest. Finally look towards your belly button. Now breathe in. Look between your hands. Bring your left toe in the center of the mat, there itself, and right toe between your hands, front of the mat. In your ears, breathe in, go up. Keep breathing. Keep stretching upwards. You can place your knee on the mat, spread your toe backwards, or you can remain in lunge and look up. Now take one deep breath. When you breathe out, look down. When you breathe in, bring your left leg forward. Place your hands on the knees. Look straight ahead. When you breathe out, allow your body to go down. Just relax. Retain your focus on breaths. Look down. Keep breathing. Now breathe in and roll your body up. Lift yourself. When you breathe out, bend backwards. Straighten your body. Join your hands. Keep them closer to your head, little bit behind the ears. Now, with the breath, pull yourself up. In next long breath, lift yourself on toes and keep breathing. Keep yourself stretched upwards. Look at a fixed point ahead of you. Take one long breath. Breathe out. Bring your ankles on the mat. Now look towards your toes. Bend your knees. Take your hip backwards and sit as much as you can. Then slowly look straight ahead. Keep your hands joined, fingers together. With the breath, stretch upwards. And finally, look upwards. Stretch further up. Take your hands a little bit behind the ears and pull them up. Take one long breath. Or bring your hands to the chest. Relax. First round is complete. If you want to take a break, you can take a break. Come back at 1 or 2 minutes. Welcome back. Now let us start the second round, which is of intermediate or advanced level. So please do as per your comfort. Okay, come in Pranamasana. For that, bring your toes closer and keep them parallel with the width of 6 inches or more. Now breathe in, lift your shoulders. When you breathe out, rotate and drop them back. Join your hands in front of your chest. Start your awareness from the toes. Grip the mat. Now slowly pull your calf muscles, squeeze them. Squeeze your knees. Bring your attention to thighs, hamstring. Squeeze your stomach. Feel tall and take a long breath and close your eyes. Om. 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 Open your eyes. Take your hands upwards with the breath. Keep them closer to your head. Fingers stretched upwards. Palms facing straight ahead. Hands should be a little bit behind here. And with every breath, pull yourself up. Pull up. One more time. Now, with all your power. Breathe out. Bend backwards. Keep your eyes open. Keep breathing. Bend as much as you can, but keep your eyes open and keep breathing. Now, with the long breath, straighten yourself. Bring your hands to the knees. Keep them stretched outwards. When you breathe in, Look straight ahead. And you breathe out. Just let your body go down with the gravity. Bring your attention to your breaths and relax. Keep breathing. If it is too much for you, you can bend your knees, but try to keep your knees straight. Go down with the breaths. If your hands are fully rested on the mat, you can look between your knees and stretch yourself further with the breath. Now, if your hands are in the air, place them beside your toes. For that, you can bend your knees and with the breath, take your left leg in 3/4 distance from the front leg. Left leg should be back and lift yourself. Prepare yourself for going in warrior one pose, which is done with right knee bent at an angle, probably 90 degrees. But to begin with, they should be bent as per your comfort. Your back knee should be straight. Your back toe should be facing in this direction. Now bring your hands in front of your knees. In one breath, you will take them up with your hands stretched outwards. Keep your hands stretched and time them on top of your head. Look upwards and breathe. Press the mat with your right leg. Keep your back leg, that is left leg, straight and keep breathing. Retain your focus on breaths. Take one deep breath. Bring your right hand forward. Take your back leg further back. You can rotate your toe a little bit outwards. Left hand should be stretched backwards. Sit on your right leg. Keep your both hands in one straight line and pull it forward. Pull the hands in opposite directions. And when you breathe out, sit deeper. Keep your hands straight. Look towards your middle finger of right hand and pull it as much as possible outside. Retain your focus on breaths and keep breathing. Take one long breath. Take your right hand down and lift your left hand. You can straighten your right knee or you can keep it bent also for coming in triangle pose. Lift your left hand up. Look upwards and stretch your left hand upwards. Slowly, slowly twist and try to look towards your left palm. Keep your hand pulled up. Take one long breath. Bring your left hand down. Rotate your back toe a little bit and bring it straight. Straighten it and keep it at the angle of 30 degree. Now place your left hand on the mat. You take your right hand up. Twist right side. Will come in reverse triangle pose. Straighten your right hand up and look upwards. Try to look towards your right palm and stretch yourself further up. Take one long breath. Bring your right hand down. Now place your right elbow on the right knee. With the breath, rotate your palm little bit out, left palm, and with the breath, take it upwards. Take it back behind your back. Try to grab your left wrist with the right hand. Like this. Keep breathing. Rotate yourself upwards as much as possible. Now take one long breath. Bring your back leg also to the front of the mat. Keep your hands together. Now we'll try with the breath. Stretch your leg as much as possible. Keep your hands together and keep breathing. Take one long breath. Let go. Take your left leg again back. And now take your right leg back. Come in plank. Keep your fingers spread on the mat to get perfect plank. Keep your legs hip distance. Come on toes. Squeeze your stomach in. Look down towards the front of the mat and push yourself with the hands with elbows rotated outward. Now take one long breath. Arch yourself up. Carry yourself a little bit ahead and with elbows touching your body, slowly go down in Chaturanga Dandasana. Lift yourself up. Squeeze your stomach. Now with the breath, go up. Arch up. And slowly go down with elbows hugging the body. One more time. Go down. One more breath. Arch yourself up. Breathe out. Go down towards the mat. And retain Chaturanga Dandasana posture. Now place your knees on the mat. Push yourself. Bring your knees closer to one another as much as possible. And slowly sit backwards. Your hip will touch the ankles. If it is not touching, no problems. Just relax and breathe. Allow your forehead to go to the mat and slide your hands backwards besides your toes with palms facing upwards. And breathe. Now lift yourself with both hands. Come in Vajrasana. We will go in asana called Susupta Vajrasana. For that, first lift your shoulders with the breath. Take them backwards. Take your hands behind your body with fingers facing towards your toes, and slowly, slowly allow your hands to go back. If there is any discomfort or pain in knees or hips, please stop here. Otherwise, you can slowly take one elbow down, second elbow down, lift yourself on the palms supporting your back. Allow your head to fall back and breathe. Now, if you want to go further, allow your head to drop on the mat. Join your hands, take them backwards, and stretch them. Keep breathing. Retain your focus on breath. Now bring your hands beside your ears, closer to your head, with fingers towards your body, and lift yourself. Arch, make an arch, and lift yourself. Keep breathing. Lift as much as possible. Keep your eyes open. Now breathe out. Bring your hands underneath your hips. With your support of your hands, lift up. Come back in Vajrasana. We'll, we'll come in easier poses. For that, first, with the breath, take your shoulders upwards. Breathe out. Join your hands behind your body like this. Now breathe in, look up. When you breathe out, go down. Slowly allow your forehead to the mat, to go to the mat. Lift your hands up. Now let go of your hands. Bring them, bring them in front of the mat. Place your elbows on the mat, and with the breath, carry yourself forward. Put yourself in upward dog. Look up when you breathe in. Bring your ankles closer to each other. Sorry, pull them towards each other. And squeeze your butt. Take your hip to the mat. Look up. Keep breathing. Take one long breath. Breathe out. Lie down on the mat. Take your hands beside your body, palms facing upwards. We'll go in Dhanurasana. For that, rotate your shoulders upwards with the breath. Catch hold of your right leg, right toe, and the left toe. And with the breath, lift yourself up. Keep breathing and pull yourself as much as possible. Your stomach should be on the mat. The body should be lifted. Take one deep breath and let go. Bring your hands closer to your head, underneath the shoulders. Place your toes on the mat and in one breath, lift yourself in downward dog, which is of inverted V shape. So if you remember it, bring your hand shoulder width. Your leg should be hip distance, a little bit more than that. Fingers spread on the mat. Look between your legs and press the mat. Enjoy the morning freshness and stretch as much as possible. For that, you have to push the mat firmly on every breath which you take out. When you breathe in, look between your hands. Bring your right toe in the center of the mat, in the back portion of the mat, and left toe between your hands. Come in 3/4 lunge. Rotate your right toe a little bit outside. It should be at an angle like this. We'll go in warrior one. For that, sit on your left knee. Bring both of your hands in front of your knee, and in one breath, we'll rotate your hands up, but your hands should be pulled outwards all the time. Keep your hands stretched out. Join them on top of head, back, and look up. Keep your eyes open. Balance the. Good morning, Bhaiya. Warrior two. Take your left hand ahead of you. Your right toe should be at this angle. Stretch your left hand forward, right hand back. Your both hands should be in one straight line. And take a long breath. And breathe out. Sit deeper. Keep breathing. Sit as much as possible with your long breath. Left hand should go towards the mat. Left knee can be bent or straight. Right hand stretched towards sky. Fingers spread. Pull your hand up, the right hand, and look up. Retain your focus on breath. Look towards the right palm and stretch yourself up. Keep breathing. Keep stretching upwards. Now take one long breath. Bring your right hand down. Rotate your back toe. Again, bring it at an angle of 30 or 35 degrees. Rotate left side. Lift your left hand up in reverse triangle. Easy. You can keep your knee on the mat and you can do. Rotate and lift as much as possible. Very good. Stretch yourself up and look up. Now take one long breath. Bring your left hand down. Keep your elbow on the left knee. Now rotate your right palm outside. Breathe in. Rotate your full hand in a circle. Take it behind your back and grab it with your right hand with your left hand. and look upwards. If your hands are joined together, it is okay. Otherwise, just make an effort and look upwards. Rotate as much as possible towards up sky. Deep breathing. Now take one long breath. Bring your back leg towards the front of the mat. Prepare yourself for bird of paradise pose. Take one long breath. Stretch your leg. Keep your hands together. Bring your focus on your breath. Look straight ahead. One long breath. Let go of your leg. Place your hands on the knees. With the breath, look straight ahead. When you breathe out, look down. Keep breathing. Now, we will go into Tirtha. For that, increase distance between your legs. Take one hand, right hand, behind your legs and bring it besides your right toe. Similarly, left hand. And when you are in this position, almost like a frog, lift your legs up. And straighten your legs as much as possible. Take deep breath. Bring your legs on the ground or mat. Place your hands on the knees. Breathe in. When you breathe in, pull yourself up. When you breathe out, bend backwards. Keep your eyes open. Straighten yourself. Join your hands. Fingers should be together. Pull your hands. Keep them behind your ears. Pull them up. Now come on toes and lift yourself further up. Keep yourself pulled up. Take one long breath. Breathe out. Bring your ankles on the mat. Breathe in, pull yourself up. Now place your right leg on top of left knee and sit in one-legged chair pose. Sit as deep as possible and pull yourself up. One long breath. Lift yourself. Rotate your hands outside. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep your hands stretched outside. Now again, rotate your hands outside. With the breath, go up. Join your hands, breathe in. Place your left leg on top of right knee. Breathe in, breathe out, sit in one-legged chair pose. Breathe in, straighten yourself, pull yourself up, rotate your hands outside, join your palms from backside. Breathe in, breathe out. Thank you for joining this yoga session.